In 2024, the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers had one of the most successful seasons in team history. They made the playoffs for the first time since 2016, advanced to the Midwest League Championship Series for the first time since 2012, and gave their fans a lifetime of memories. Come along with us as we look back at the games that made the 2024 Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. The Godfather Part 2, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, Ski School 2. All are classic sequels that some would argue are better than their originals. Well, for the first time on the games that made us in 2024, we have a sequel. We'll leave it up to you whether this one is better than the original as we present Surviving South Bend Part 2. It was a windy Sunday afternoon with 6,161 fans on hand as the Rattlers and South Bend Cubs met in the final game of Shantyman Weekend at Neuroscience Group Field. The teams wasted no time scoring runs. Rafael Morel had a two-run homer 2 batters into the game for South Bend. Tayden Hall had a sacrifice fly in the bottom of the first, and Jordan Wogu made it 3-0 Cubs with an RBI single in the top of the second. Walks to Brett Bateman and Morel in the third inning set up the frame for an RBI single by Pedro Ramirez and a sacrifice fly by Jefferson Rojas. Wisconsin stormed back when Eduardo Garcia hit this 3-run home run in the bottom of the third. However, Revaj Garcia doubled home a run in the fourth for the Cubs. Alexander Corniel got out of the inning on a liner to short, and another liner to short that wound up doubling Garcia off second base. In the bottom of the fourth, Wisconsin loaded the bases with no outs against South Bend starter Arian Rodriguez. Jose Moreno relieved Rodriguez and got a strikeout and a double play. Rattlers did not score. In the fifth, Ethan Hearn gave South Bend a 7-4 lead with an RBI double. We're only halfway through this game, by the way. The Rattlers didn't score in their half of the fifth, and South Bend didn't score in the top of the sixth. In the bottom of the sixth, Jeremy Vargas got this bounce off second base for a leadoff single. An errant pickoff throw sent Vargas to second. Jose Acosta's fly out to center got Vargas to third, and Eduardo Fernandez had a sacrifice fly. Rattlers were down 7-5. However, they had 2 outs with none on against Nick Hall. Walks to Luis Lara and Felix Valerio set the stage for Yadier Arianamo. Everyone in the park had a feeling something good was about to happen, and Arianamo did not disappoint with this no-doubt 3-run homer for an 8-7 Wisconsin lead. South Bend's offense just kept going when they batted in the top of the 7th. Hearn singled with 2 outs, and an errant throw from Arianamo let Hearn get all the way around to third. Yerlin Rodriguez threw a wild pitch, and the game was tied 8-8. After the stretch, Mitch Tyransky walked Eduardo Garcia to start the inning, and Ramon Rodriguez launched a 2-run homer to put the Rattlers back in front. Revaj Garcia doubled and Bateman walked to start the Cubs' 8th inning with Aaron Rund relieving Rodriguez. Arianamo misfired on the pivot for a possible double play, and Garcia scored. Fortunately for the Rattlers, Tayden Hall snared a liner off the bat of Pedro Ramirez and turned it into an unassisted double play. Wisconsin poured on the offense in the bottom of the 8th. Lara singled. Valerio walked. A wild pitch moved them up. Arianamo popped out. Hall was walked intentionally. Morel couldn't make a tough pick on this grounder by Garcia. Ramon Rodriguez walked to force in a run. Vargas had a 2-run single. And Jose Acosta's run-scoring fielder's choice put the Rattlers up 15-9. Run got the first out in the top of the 9th before walking Hearn and giving up a double to Ed Howard. Parker Chavers had a routine RBI grounder to short for the second out. Wogu singled on a 1-2 pitch to score Howard, and Chase runned. Baden Root entered and gave up an RBI single to Rayvaj Garcia before walking Bateman. Morrell was the tying run for the Cubs at the plate, but Arianamo, who had committed a pair of errors in the game, came up with a sparkling defensive gem to end the contest.
Loop to center field, going out Arianamo with a tumbling catch to end the ball game. Rattlers win it 15-12. Arianamo's made a couple of defensive miscues in this game, but that was a beauty to end it. He also had the big 3-run homer in the 6th. What a roller coaster of an afternoon.
For the record, the Cubs scored in 8 of 9 innings. The Rattlers scored in 6 of the 8 innings in which they batted. Wisconsin and South Bend combined for 24 hits and 27 runs scored in this slugfest that made the Timber Rattlers. I'm exhausted after all of that, but it was worth it to bring it back to you. Thank you for watching this video, and before you go, please give us a like and subscribe.